is amazing. These illustration rares, etc. It makes some of the old cards look like nothing. Yes, this has to be a God Pack. It's release date of the black and white set. That's right, Black Bolt and White Flare. All of Unova. Literally every single card has an art rare. It's finally out. It's probably been one of the most anticipated sets of the year. And I know everyone says about every set this year. And we've even got mega sets coming out as of September onwards. So as its release date, I was queuing up this morning for various products at various shops. I managed to get most things. So I managed to get a binder collection of both Black Bolt and White Flare. I managed to get an ETB of Black Bolt, but not White Flare, unfortunately. Hopefully in the future I will get one of them. I managed to get the poster collection, and I managed to get about 7 or 8 mini tins. Along with that, my Pokemon Center ETBs, which you'll see on the screen in a second, also arrived. I will be opening them up in another video, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel to make sure you see that, and hopefully even more amazing products. So the first product we're going to open up is the poster collection, because it's got both Black Bolt and White Flare in it. So I'm getting used to like Black Bolt, White Flare, just saying all the names at the moment. And it's got the big, massive, and when I say massive, it really is massive. I'll show you in a second what that looks like. So we are going to go through that now. So we've got quite a few packs. I don't know how many in total. There's 4 in here. Minis perhaps 2 each. So a decent amount, and being a special set, there are no booster boxes. Set up. So yep, my setup is changing all the time on here, and we have the Snivy, Tepig and Oshawott promos there, which I'm not going to get out. Okay, maybe I will to get stay in cards, stay in. Okay, take it back. I will open it all up. So here we go. We get the starters here. So Tepig, Oshawott and Snivy. They're not promos as such. They are the card, but they've got the foiling, if you like, which is sort of very black and white era there. So they will go in the binder at some point. We've got the QR code because I know everybody wants this one, and then 2 packs of White Flare and 2 packs of Black Bolt. Chuck that over here. Now I'm going to show you what this poster looks like. Okay. Genuinely is boom, there we have it. It is all the cards in the set, and then we've got the big Reshiram and Zekrom up here, as you can see here. So here we go, the first pack. So Black Bolt is here first, so open up Black Bolt. They are different cards in each set, and we'll go through that a little bit later maybe. I don't know what's in every single, like what's in what, as in what's in White Flare and what's in Black Bolt. So hopefully it works out, and let me know if it does or doesn't. But here we go. Leodino, Lidigants. We'll go a bit slow to begin with. We'll speed it up. Did we get anything from our first pack? How can you imagine? First pack magic. Volcarona, Cubchoo, and a Victini. And there you go. So like, the hollows in this, I hope it picks up in the camera. The lines going across, which is basically black and white era. The whole line's going across. Makes perfect sense. And the energies in this set, obviously I think there are 4 ones as well, but again, they've got like this checkered sort of pattern on it, and the QR code for everyone. So there are some really cool cards in this set. Obviously the big ones are the monochrome cards. In particular, the Zekrom Reshiram. There's Victini, but apparently that's going to be a promo in English. So that's interesting when that comes out. Quakenol, Golurk, Energy Coin. Oh, I didn't know that card was existing. Versatile Sandal, Versatile Fossil, and a Caracosta. Now, Caracosta as a card doesn't, and Tortuga aren't actually printed a lot in this set, in general. Boom. Okay, there we go. There's the hollow energy that we were talking about, and the QR code. So yeah, Caracosta doesn't actually have many cards in Pokemon TCG, so that is nice. And then we go into White Flare. So let me know down in the comments and below. Obviously, if you're like me, you're probably collecting both, and you want to master both, which could take forever. Can't remember if there's Pokeball reverses in this as well. Generally can't remember. Master Balls, ARs for everyone. It could be a big set. Talking of Pokeballs, there we go. Hopefully you can all see that there on your screen. I think if you want to collect everything, it's going to be about 800 cards or something ridiculous. Vault X, who have most of my binders in above me, as you can see there, they've come out with a special one for it, and it is a bigger binder basically just for this. So look out for that. I have pre-ordered mine. Hopefully I will get that in the near future. Do we get anything? No. Okay. Oh, we've got another Hollow Fire Energy. Okay. So last pack of the poster collection. I'd love to get a hit. Like I said, I am opening up all of these products that I mentioned. I am not a scalper or anything like that. I got these this morning because I wanted to open them. So hopefully, I'm so used to like holding it. And apologies, I keep changing my setup because, boom, our first hit of the entire video is a Keldeo EX and a normal energy. There we go, QR code. Oh, I do have sleeves. I do have sleeves. I might actually run out of sleeves because we could get a lot of hits. So we'll put that back there. We have here 8 mini tins. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up all of them, put all the packs, and then open them just to save time in this. But for example, you've got Lilligant and Whimsicott over there. I can't remember what that is. No, not Remoraid. Wow. And Axel, Chandler, and Zora. At least I know that one. Crocodile and... Do you know what? I've forgotten half of these Pokemon. Why have I forgotten? Oh, okay, there we go. Emolga and Volcarona. See? I know what I'm doing. So I actually got most of these from Argos, which is cool. A couple from Waterstones and a couple from Vimon's, believe it or not. And just so everyone's aware, I got the ETB, the White Flare binder collection from Waterstones, and the poster box and the Black Bolt binder collection from WH Smith, even though it's not called WH Smith's, which I'm kind of really annoyed at, but that's for another day. So, with the power of editing, we'll get into the packs. So, it comes with all the stickers and cards like before. I don't know if these actually make a thingy-bob, a picture. They probably do. Okay, they do. They make that picture there. So not too bad, but we're not here for that. So, where do I put these? Let's just put them over there. We are here for the packs, as you can see. So sorry, Keldeo. So let's sort these out very quickly. There should be 8 of each. If there isn't, then something went horribly wrong. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. 8 of each. So we're going to open up. Let's open up Black Bolt first, shall we? Okay. So we want the Zekrom. Let's face it, that's what we really want out of all of this. So focus, please. Drillbur, Larvesta, Clang. I've just realised I should be keeping these piles separate when I open them because they are technically separate sets. So it doesn't look like there's much, and then you come down here and it's only got like 86, and obviously the secret rares go up to like 100, more than 100. But actually, there's quite a... Okay, Haxorus. And another fire. It's literally just the fire ones we get. Maybe I'm destined to play a fire deck of some description in the TCG. Oh, almost lost that. So yeah, so I should be keeping these separate. But knowing me, I won't. And it'll be absolute mess to sort this out in the future. Alomomola is the card that we thought... Ooh, there we go. A Pokeball, Lilligant, Dwebble, and a Beartic. A Hollow Energy that's not a fire. Now, I would like to get something that's not just Hollow Energies. I'm not going to lie. So far, all we've got... And sorry for the camera shaking. Clearly, I need to sort out my setup. Yeah, I would like to have something more than just Hollow Foil Energy. Oh, Prism Energy. Not bad. Tortuga, there we go. Gavalia, Pawnyards, and to a Thunderous, okay, and a normal Fire Energy for once. So yeah, I heard and have seen some people open this, and they've got amazing hits. And again, I've never opened up a God pack, so what a way to start opening up God packs in Black and White era. But as you can see, I'm quite a few packs in, and Pokeball, Boom! There we go. Our first illustration rare is the Seismotoad. Look at that. That is a really cool one. I'll give you that. Into a Victini and a normal energy. Just when I was complaining. There we go. Not a bad illustration rare. Look at that. I would be very happy. Unfortunately, there's so many illustration rares to get, which is kind of why I was expecting more hits out of these packs. Again, it's completely random, and just because other people get hits doesn't mean you will. But you know, you kind of hope it's a bit even, and it's not skewed between like one person just opening up all the hits, unless that is me, of course. Then obviously I don't mind at all. Cinccino, Meloetta EX. Okay, so the hits are coming a bit more now, and maybe I won't have enough sleeves. There we go, Meloetta EX, which is playable. It can actually attack on turn 1, so whether people are going to worry about it or just play, is it going to be any different to like the Petrent poison attack turn 1? Do you actually have to play stuff down more than one Pokemon? And there we go, we get a Pokeball, Venipede, Ordino, into a Conkeldurr. Okay, oh, and another foil energy, which does look really nice, I must admit. You know, when I play, so I'm planning on playing in the Birmingham regional in January. I can get the EUIC next year potentially as well. So if I can get all foil energies for that deck, why not? Let's probably the only bit of bling I can do. Carl Fossil. Oh wow, look at that. The Petilil illustration rare. Again, a really nice illustration rare. And a Genesect EX. We double up. Not gonna lie. Oh, before I not gonna lie. Let's put that there. You can actually double up quite a lot in this set, I believe, just because there's so many illustration rares. And Genesect is also a very playable card. It kind of slots into the Goldengo deck really, really well. So I was complaining about hits, and we're getting a few now. We're getting a few. That's what we like to see. Because there aren't that many, I mean, there's a fair few packs, but actually not many more after this. Because although I've got more products, apart from the ETB, the binder collections don't actually have lots of packs in them. You're there for the binder. Here we go, Bravery, Volcarona. Okay, there we go. We get a full art Genesect EX as well. There we go. They're all coming now, thick and fast. Look at that. Not focusing, but it does say 161 at the bottom there. There's a QR code. So, as you can tell, there's a lot of Pokemon cards. I'm just double checking. That one says black. Yep, okay, so these are all from Black Bolt. And then you've got White Flare. We'll keep these piles separate. So give me 2 seconds. Right then, and then we get into the White Flare. And so these are all from the mini tins. And you could argue the mini tins might have the best ratio to hits to price of the packs. And the fact is you get one of each. So you're not prized into actually picking a particular White Flare or Black Belt product. Sork, Shelmet, and a Farizion. Oh, and a nice Dark Energy there. The question is, can we get some nice hits from the White Flare? We obviously got the Keldeo EX, but we definitely want a lot more. Can we get that Reshiram from the White Flare? You know, that's the big one. That's what everyone wants. Obviously, I want it for the collection. I know people say to grade it. Oh, another Pokeball Swellius there. Not bad, not bad. Sorry, I was paying attention to the Swellius. Put it down. Vanillish. Look at that. And these illustration rares are really nice, and we do not double up, however. There we go. QR code for everyone. Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention whatsoever, but we get a really cool Vanillish. Vanillish. Oh, wow. I am struggling to pronounce Pokemon names. I shouldn't. I should know exactly what they're pronounced like. I watch enough of it, so I play the game and it pronounced and so on and so forth. But do what? Ferris Seed. So Black and White wasn't an era for me. I didn't really play or follow Pokemon at all during it, so I kind of lost a bit of nostalgia for it. Gofuta, Watchdog, Jellicent EX. Here we go. Into a QR code for everyone. And Jellicent EX is also a very playable card, or potentially a very playable card in the TCG. It's probably got some of the most hype regarding playable cards at the moment. So yeah, so I hadn't had the nostalgia for this sort of set and era of Pokemon, not like Pokemon 151, because I started when Pokemon first came out. So that's always interesting to see, like, did you start in this era? Did you play in this era? Did you collect during this era? Is this your 151, if you like, as a set for the nostalgia side of it? Here you go, Garbodor into a Pokeball reverse. This is the one I wanted. This is definitely one of the cards that I wanted to get. One of the hits, if you like. And I just realised that my mic's quite high up, so you can't even see my face. So yeah, I'm glad I got this one. And we double up with a Whimsicott EX. I didn't even know you could get that card in this set, but there you go. QR code for everyone. And I am going to run out of sleeves. Okay, this is interesting. Whimsicott and... So, here we go. Really cool card. I really like that. Whether it's playable in the Zoroark deck as the Zoro you want, I don't know. Unless it's a functional reprint. I genuinely don't know. I feel like I've taken a step back from TCG just a little bit. I've been sorting out my life a little bit. There's some life updates to come as well. That's all interesting. But hey, that's for the future. That's for the future. Here we go. Oh, an Oshawott Pokeball reverse holo. Into a Mindfu. Oh, into a Zoroark. Talking of... Oh, and a holo foil energy. So we're obviously going to put one of each of the holo foils in the binder because you have to, right? You have to. And then after that, they become, well, basically to be played with. Here we go. Frillish. Ferroseed. Oh, let's put them on the camera properly so you can see. Trubbish. Oshawott. Lipard. Selgor. Gavantula. Pokeball Hurlier. So we're definitely getting... Hello, Hurlier again. More Pokeballs in this one. And ooh, we get a Reshiram EX. Not quite the Reshiram we want, but it's a Reshiram EX. Okay. And we do not get a holo foil energy. So we still need it. Like I said, we need all these cards for the set, right? But let's face it, the white chrome Reshiram is where it's at. That's what everyone wants. Question is, not everyone's going to get it. Well, everyone could get it, but not for a long time coming. Swaddle, Snillite, Watchdog, Simiser, Ferrothorn, Trubbish. Oh wow, now that is a cool illustration rare. That is really, really cool. Look at that. Not even going to look at its abilities. That is a really, really nice card. We do not double up, however. No energy in that one. Boom. Okay, I mean, it's an energy, but it's not a special energy. Look at that. That, I must admit, the artwork in Scarlet and Violet is amazing. These illustration rares, etc. It makes some of the old cards look like nothing. Yes! This has to be a God Pack. This absolutely has to be a God Pack. This could be the first one. I don't know how these work or what's in them, but if it's starting with this, it's got to be a God Pack. Oh my god. Definitely do not have the sleeves this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Make sure everything's recording. Pignite. Here we go. Yamask. Deerling. Gothorita. Mandibuzz. Sork. Heatmore. Scrafty. Lillipup. Oh wow, look at that. That must be a secret illustration rare. Keldeo EX. And then we get the foil energy. Just to top it all off. My first ever God Pack. First ever God Pack. And it came from White Flare. Look at that. Keldeo EX is a secret illustration where we get. And then Lillipup, Scrafty, Heatmore, Sork, Mandibuzz, Gothorita, Deerling, Yamask, Pignite. I don't know what to do myself. I just saw the Pignite and was like, oh wow, like first ever God Pack. I was joking about it. I didn't know if it started with like an illustration rare or if it started with like a reverse holo, because sometimes they start with like a Pokeball reverse holo with some of these God Packs. Yeah, I mean, that is one way to start a collection, right? Now, I don't know if there's like demigod packs or if there's a a better God pack and it's more illustration, like secret illustration rares. Like, I honestly have no idea. Like, this is the first time it's ever happened to me, so I'm kind of like, you lot tell me. You lot tell me what happens in this, because I genuinely don't have a clue. Is this one of the better God packs you can get? In terms of the actual hits themselves, is this a really good? I like, obviously the Reshiram is what we would have loved, but the Keldeo, look at that. That is an amazing secret illustration rare. Look at that. I don't think the camera does it justice as well. It's just, here we go, catch the light. Oh, wow. Okay. God pack from mini tins. Just to put it out there, that was from a mini tin. And we still got more packs to open. This is like genuinely crazy what's just happened here. Next product is going to be the black box binder, but I'm just going to open it up to the side. And with power of editing, we'll get into this. So this is the binder. Let's just put it on this side. This is the binder here. As you can see, it's similar to the 151 and the prismatic Evolutions one, and obviously the white flare one will be very similar to this. And we do get, obviously the ETB will have the booklet for each one, but we also have this handy list here. So there's 172 cards in this, reverses, and yeah, just everything. So this is amazing to have as a second list. So let's put that somewhere safe. It's not safe. And then we get 5 packs. So 5 packs of Black Bolt. The question is, can Black Bolt deliver a God pack like White Flare has? I mean, we've got more Black Bolt packs to open than White Flare at the moment. Actually, just make sure I'm putting... I have no idea what I'm doing with my piles anymore. Piles. Anyway, keep it simple and clean, Matt. Maractus, let's get through this. Like, I don't want to repeat. Oh, a Master Ball. Okay, we can do pretty well. First Master Ball holo of the entire video. Not a bad one to get. And then we get a Kyrium EX. Okay, this video is one of the best videos I've done for a while. I know my uploads have been a bit all over the place at the moment, but when you're getting hits, when you're getting stuff like this, it's hard to complain, isn't it, really? I'm so glad I went out and got this stuff today. It's an early morning. It was an early morning. Here we go. So Clang, Cubchoo, Pidove, Carablast, Scolipede, Prism Energy, Tatuga. Let's get through this. Pokeball, Petili, Venipede, and a Conqueror. Okay, we had to like come to a bit of a halt at some point. That, holy, first ever God pack. Can you believe it? That is so cool. Now I know what everyone else feels like when they open like a God pack, and it's like you hear them cheering and you're like, yes, it's so cool just to open up and sort of knowing how rare they are. So I'm just going through this pack now. How rare they are, but how much you actually get from a God pack. Obviously, a God pack in Prismatic Evolutions might be one of the best ones you can get with all the EVs. 151, you know, with the, at least in English, you know, 2 sets of evolution lines for the Charm. For like the Charmander line, the Bulbasaur line, and the Squirtle line, etc. But here we go, Fungus. Another Fungus into a Landorus. There we go. Okay. Keep coming, hits. Keep coming. Like, basically, all that can do better now is, I say gold cards. I'm assuming you can get gold cards. I don't know why mine's gone blank now. The adrenaline's running and pumping. Or it's like Reshiram and Zekrom, isn't it? The monochrome ones, the black monochrome or the white monochrome. It's got to happen. Come on, can we get that in this video as well? Pokeball Bishop, Snivy, and another Meloetta EX. So it's our first double up, which, when it comes to basic EXs, that kind of makes sense a little bit. Like, that does happen. So I won't complain too much, and it's a playable card, so not a bad one to have. That's the Black Bolt Binder collection. That went very quick. Okay. Next up is the White Flare one. So again, we'll get into editing this. So just like before, it's got Reshiram on it instead of Zekrom, being the White Flare, and it's that kind of binder. So really nice binder. Like, both binders nice to have. They will still keep your collection safe, etc. You know, I still prefer the Volt X binders above me, but this one will be fine. And again, you get another list like that. So it's nice to have especially this list in particular, because I don't have a White Flare ETB I'm opening just yet. I've got the Pokemon Center one in front of you, but I'm not opening that today. So, again, a bit more organisation in front of me because there's so many cards being opened. I don't actually have a binder yet. Like I said, I've got the Vortex one, but it's not coming until later in the year. Here we go. 5 packs of White Flare. Kind of like the only thing that White Flare can give me now. I mean, I do need lots more illustration rares, don't get me wrong. However, I guess one of the big things to get from this is that Reshiram now. Like, that would top it off, let's face it. I mean, a Master Ball, we need Master Balls. Absolutely amazing. Chandelier, and the QR code for you. Yeah, a Reshiram or Zekrom would be amazing. So, there's one more product to open after this. Ooh. And that is the Black Bolt ETB. Like I said, I wasn't able to pick up a White Flare one. Maybe next week or in the future I'll try and get one. And I'll open that in a short or something like that. But here we go. Pack that Zoroark into a Gothitelle. Oh, okay. That's a nice looking energy. We haven't got a metal one, I believe. Just nice to get that one as well. So yeah, let me know how... Yeah, let me know how your opening is going. Is it been as good as mine? That's actually sounds very arrogant. Is it better than mine? Did you manage to get cards on opening day, like from pre-orders or just from going out? Let me know. Let me know how your first day of the release day of Black and White Flare, Black Bolt has been. Pokeball Lillipup evolving into a Herdier, and then we get a Jellicent EX. So again, we are doubling. Oh, let's just not forget the QR code there. Doubling up on some of the X's, which is bound to happen because there's only so many EXs in both sets compared to obviously the other stuff you can get in terms of illustration rares, etc. So when they're in that slot, you are going to double up, which is actually okay. It's not the end of the world. We don't mind that, especially because a lot of them are playable, both Jellicent and Meloetta EX. So I've just realised that's Ignition Energy. I don't think I've seen it yet. Here we go. Dragodon. Pokeball Vanillite. Oh, look at that. That's a cool Gothita. That is a really nice Gothita. I mean, it evolves into Gothita at some point. So, nice. And it's like a weird thing of like, I've got a God Pack, but I don't double up on these. I mean, it's good for trading early on. That is very true to get more. But wow. Wow, is that amazing. Here we go. Last pack of White Flare of the entire opening. So, can we get the Reshiram? The last chance we can for this. We've only got Black Bolt to open afterwards. But hey, White Flare's given us a God Pack. So, you've done us proud. You've done us absolutely proud. Galvantula, Dragon, into a Cofagrigus. There we go. White Flare is done. And just look at that stack. Look at that. That's what I've got. It's different sleeves, but wow, just all of that. That is incredible. That is absolute craziness. There's loads of Pokeballs and Master Balls, but we'll get into them later. I mean, wowee. There we go. Sort my life out. Right, last product of the entire video to open is the Black Bolt ETB. So, we're opening this because you've all seen the ETB before, and you get the bits that's actually required in 3, 2, 1. Just not the camera, so this could all look different. But that's the sleeves, just so you can see them. I don't know why I've got the energy pack there. And this is the promo. It's the Thunderous illustration rare promo for the ETB. And it doesn't have the Pokemon Center stamp here. Obviously, that will be in this one behind it. So we'll put that in the middle. We then get the booklet, which has everything. So we'll go to the very back. So the Victini counts as this one. Okay, so Victini counts as in the black one, but that's Zekrom there. That's the one we want. But you know what? The Kyrium, the Zekrom EX illustration rare also would be absolutely amazing. Ah, okay, so that's the Victini promo we're getting in the that collection box. And just look how many there are in here. It just goes on. And wait, I swear, it's got this Sandile here, but I swear it's in Scarlet and Violet base. That's interesting. Is that a reprint, like a genuine reprint? Yeah, just look how many. That just shows how big it is. Like the base set doesn't seem that big, but wow. And then I don't think this is in any of the others, though I've not actually checked. But it's actually got the Pokeball and Master Ball here as actual like rarities, which is really, really cool. So we'll put you to one side nice and safe. Nothing safe in this room. And then we've got the packs. So we get 9 packs here, which is what everyone wants. I do feel like I've moved the camera and don't know what I'm doing anymore. Right. Black Bolt, God Pack, Zekrom, Victini. That's what we want. I'll also just be happy with any pulls, to be fair, because we need them all. As you can see, there's so much. Quaganol, Golurk, Energy Coin, Pidove, Betic, and a Cobalion. Oh, and another fire, because we just love the fire one. Anyway, Clang, Solosis, Audino. Don't know why I said it like that. I'm just enjoying life right now. Pokeball Dwebble, Chinchino, and a Kyrium EX. There we go. So like I said, we are starting to double up on some of the EXs, but it's okay. It's okay to double up when you've got a God Pack. Can't complain when you've got a God Pack. Double up on some EXs. It's a small price to pay. Small price to pay. Coming in. Got it. Pawniard, Dynamo, Axu, Golurk, Throw, Simipour, Golurk again, Pokeball, Golurk again in the illustration way. This is a Golurk pack, clearly. And we do not double up. But wow. Golurk, it was lurking. It didn't go and lurk. It came out. Look at that. We're gonna have to wrap up the end of this video. No, we're not. No, maybe. Yeah, we will. Let's face it. We will do a wrap up. Oh, I think there's something in this pack, but I'm not sure if it's an EX or not. Only because my hand slipped. So let's get straight to it. Amoonguss, Seismitoad, Professor's Research, Conqueror, Munna, into another Kyrium EX. Okay, so there was something there, but it's just another Kyrium EX. I don't think it is a playable card. Is this like a reprint? I know we also have a Kyrium EX in one other set, but I can't remember what it is. So maybe not too many more EXs. As much as I said I don't mind doubling up a little bit, I also don't want to double up too much because we know there's a lot from this that we need to open. One God Pack is amazing, but we're still so far away from this. So here we go. Simisage, Crocodile. That is a Pokeball Reverse Holo. Venipede into Cobalion. And Holofoil. Energy. Oh, that goes over there. And the QR code for everyone. So on the Dark type Pokemon, it's really hard to see Reverse Holos in general. So even just seeing a Pokeball or Master Ball, definitely difficult to see. Here we go. Timple. As that one. Alamumula. Darmanitan. Reverse Holo Energy Coin. Reverse Holo Landorus into a Conqueror. Okay, so the ETB at the moment is not doing that great overall. It's got some, one illustration rare, 2 EXs, and like a Pokeball or 2. But we all know you want more from an ETB. To be fair, for me, for an ETB, it's pretty good going. But we want more hits. Another Pokeball. Oh, wow. Okay. Ask and you shall receive Darmanitan into a Haxorus. So let's just QR code for you. Darmanitan. I must admit, when you have so many illustration rares, like some are going to be really bad compared to others. And of course, everyone will have their favourites and some will be better than others. But we're not like stupidly, like quality wise. It's not like some are so much better than others that it makes them look bad. It's just like personal preference at that point. But to me, they're all just good. And that means they've put a bit of effort into this. So that is good. When you've got so many, they need to look good. And apart from that Sandalp, which I honestly think is a reprint. But hey ho, here we go. Servine, Pampor into a Clink Clank and a lovely Holo Metal Energy QR code. So I'm not going to go into all the Pokeballs, etc. But before we get into our last pack, because we've only got one pack left. So we're going to White Flare, and these are all the cards we've opened. As you can see, they are amazing. And this is part of, these ones here are part of the God Pack. So naturally we have a lot more from White Flare, even though we've opened up less packs. Dealing, Your mask's still part of it, and Pignite, and then we get into the normal ones, but I say normal. Really nice cards. Azora is lovely. Whimsicott EX, Jellicent EX, Vanillish, and a Keldeo EX. And Black Bolt, yes, it is technically less, but we didn't get a God pack, but look at this. I know we've doubled up more on this one. We've had a lot more packs from the EXs, but still some lovely cards, and we need all of them anyway for the master set. Look at that. Seismitoad started it all off. One pack. If you've got this far, I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you for joining me on this journey of just opening packs, especially with our first ever God pack. It's absolutely amazing. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. There'll be plenty more. Like I said, we've got the ETBs opening. We've got the completion of the Scarlet and Violet base set now that Scarlet and Violet era is over with this set. There's so much to come. Yes, I appreciate everyone. Make sure you are subscribed. Some giveaways coming as well in the near future. Let's get into the last pack of what's been one of the best openings on this channel. Here we go. Don't let us down. Just a hit. Not going to be picky. Here we go. Emolga, Clink, Palpitoad, Electric, Lilligant, Alamudmura. Okay, no Pokeball reverse holo. Do we get anything here? And we're ending on... Boom. We end on a hit. Genesect EX. QR code for everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see even more openings, make sure you're checking out these videos here. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.